Hey, thanks for swinging in for a little THG. You can see me here in my garden bed, my garden box. It had gotten overgrown with grass, and we've kind of neglected this one. We moved the strawberries that were in it early this spring and just kind of let this go. We weren't quite sure what to do with it. Here we are, the almost mid part of July, and I'm finally finding some time that I can get outside and do the weeding. Have you ever noticed how therapeutic it is to get your hands in the dirt and pull weeds or plant flowers and seeds, do watering? I don't know about you, but for me, it is amazing and therapeutic and really helps me work out the troubles that are hidden deep within my soul, or even those issues that are just more on the surface and irritants. It just kind of helps you unwind and work through troubling thoughts. And you come out feeling so much better, so much more connected and at peace. And I think that is probably one of the reasons that God wanted us to work the soil and work the earth. He knew that everybody's going to have their talents and their things. And for those that are that consider themselves to be herbalists or nature or down-to-earth type things, this kind of work would be so healing and so productive at the same time. We have our 2 dogs, and they're always busy helping. Sometimes they aren't quite as productive as we'd like, but they still get in and help. So as I was pulling all the weeds out of here, I wondered, what in the world am I going to plant in here? It's kind of late in the season, and I wasn't sure. And then I walked downstairs and saw in our storage room a bag of potatoes that had gone to seed. And I knew my answer was plant these potatoes. So that's what we did. After I got everything all weeded out, I went and found that bag of seed potatoes and brought them outside. I had actually videotaped that part, I thought, but apparently I did not have the video rolling, and I thought I did. So unfortunately, I cannot add that part in to this video. But all I did was take a bag of potatoes that had gone to seed. They were sitting downstairs in our storage room, and I forgot we had them, and when I saw them the other day, they had definitely gone to seed. They had sprouts all over them. So I just brought them out and put them in the dirt and covered them up. Sometimes our lives get so filled up, and we see a problem or two and we let it go, kind of just like a weed. We see a weed or two and we just let the weeds sit. We don't hurry and bend over and pluck them out and get rid of them right away. We just think, oh, I'll get it tomorrow, or I'll work on it on Saturday. And then tomorrow or Saturday comes and we find out that there's more issues to deal with, something else. So then there's even more weeds and more troubles. I feel like that's how our lives are sometimes. We see something that we know isn't quite right, but it isn't so bad that we have to deal with it right that second. But it kind of compounds, and within not very long, it has become a garden box full of weeds, so to speak. So, it's those little things. Once again, as I sat here weeding, I realized Yep, it's those little things. You got to bend over and take out those little weeds one at a time as you see them, and don't wait for the issue to become worse. You can see the difference in my garden bed once I got it weeded. I brought out the potatoes and planted them about 3-4 inches deep, made sure the roots were covered, and then I saturated the whole box with water. Within a couple weeks, I expect that there will be some sprouts coming up anytime. This garden bed has been filled with compost, dirt, used bedding from the animals, leftover hay that's been stomped on, and other organic items, you know, eggshells, banana peels, things like that over the last couple of years. So it's a really fertile soil, and it should be a really good, healthy place for potatoes to grow. And I will keep you guys updated as the potatoes begin to come up and we see the sprouts. I will definitely make a post or a video on that. So I guess it's just a quick reminder in life. We all need to take that time to weed our gardens, weed our garden boxes. Make sure we keep the things out of there that we don't want. And it's easiest if we do it right away instead of procrastinating and waiting, because that always makes it a harder job. But when we find that we take the time and we stop and do that, things look better. Our lives clear up. Our thinking clears up. Our emotional state, our mental health, everything clears up, because we can see through the rain, through the clouds, through the troubles, and we solve them. We get the problem solved, and we can move forward. And that's such a good feeling to know you can move forward. So anyway, I thought I would just share that little bit, kind of from my garden box to your garden box. A little tidbit. Let me know in the comments below, are your garden boxes flourishing? Have you let weeds come up in them? Did you get to plant in them this year? If so, I would love your comments below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.